the Knick City Dancers, and you're checking out JR Sports Brief.
That's kind of awesome, isn't it? Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is JR. You are checking out the Sport Brief. Now, if you've been watching my videos recently, I recently did a video, and that's a lot of recentlies. I did a video about the Boston Celtics, asking if they are still contenders. And I got a comment, I don't remember the young man's name. He asked me about the Minnesota Timberwolves and how I felt about them. And quite frankly, they're awful. They suck. You know what? They have 14 wins. And in answering him, it made me think about, you know what? It's that time of the year during the NBA season where I can come and let everybody know which teams are absolutely terrible. Now, if you've been following me from the beginning, I actually did a video a long time ago. Here, click that. When I first got on YouTube about terrible NBA teams. So this is the 2010 edition of Does Your NBA Team Suck? And you know what? When the guy was telling me about the Timberwolves, he said, "Oh well, you know what? They have a lot of talent. They have Jefferson. Is his name even Jefferson? The big one, Al Jefferson? Yeah, Al Jefferson. They have Kevin Love. They have Johnny Flynn. They have talent. Well, you know what? Talent doesn't make a team. You can have Kobe Bryant, Jason Kidd, Kevin Garnett, Carmelo Anthony, and Shaquille O'Neal, not Shaq. You can have Dwight Howard all on one team, all on the floor at the same time. And that's a lot of talent. But you know what? If those guys sat down at the middle of the court and did nothing, it wouldn't matter. A good team is a good team that has talent, obviously, hard workers, and guys that are consistent. And if you don't have that, hey, your team sucks. Now, of course, I'm going into the BlackBerry, and I'm going to rattle off some teams. And please let me know if I miss anybody or I miss any teams. This is the 2010 edition of Does Your NBA Team Suck? And obviously, we're going to start locally in the area and get these guys out the way. The New Jersey Nets. The New Jersey Nets, what? They have like 6-7 wins right now. They are awful. They are a prime example of a team that has a lot of talent, but they just suck. And there are a lot of reasons behind that. When you start losing, guys start quitting. You know, it's like, hey, you know, why am I going to play? I mean, you have guys like Courtney Lee, Chris Douglas-Roberts, who can cross the hell out of a lot of guys. He just needs a shot. You have Williams. Who else do you have? You have Brook Lopez, who in my opinion is one of the best centers in the league. You are going to hear about this guy. And then you have somebody like Devin Harris, who's falling off. The Nets, they suck. No surprise there. Same thing here with the New York Knicks. No defense. I think Mike D'Antoni's hair is graying at the second. I feel bad for Mike D'Antoni. That poor guy, man. He has to talk to the media like 3 times a day and just tell them, yeah, we don't play defense. Yeah, we lost. Yeah, we stink. Yeah, we suck. I don't even have interest in attending or going to the Knicks facility, which is not too far away from me where they practice. I don't even bother. You know what? So now that we got those guys out the way, here we go. The Timberwolves, who I just said, I don't care if Kevin Love leads the planet in offensive rebounds. The Wolves are awful. What do they have? 14 wins? I think I gave them credit the other day and said they have 15. You know what? They have Johnny Flynn and Al Jefferson and all these guys. Well, you know what? Hey, when the Wolves are good again, hey, look at it this way. Al Jefferson will probably not be there. This guy's too busy driving drunk and all types of stuff. Who's next on my list? The Los Angeles Clippers. Mike Dunleavy, he just got fired, period. He doesn't do anything there anymore. And you know what? He must have had the best job in LA. He collected a paycheck for 2 jobs for a team that was awful. And you know what? Blake Griffin isn't there, and things probably would have been different. They probably would have kept him. Things probably would have been different. Baron Davis needs to worry about things other than his beard. It's quite obvious, you know, what he's working on, movies and all that other stuff. Who's next on the list? The Golden State Warriors, yet another team that does not play defense. Don Nelson doesn't know what is going on. Don Nelson is like a space cosmonaut. He's just kind of out there. I know he was sick. He doesn't know what's going on. The Warriors are terrible. You know what? They probably want to get rid of Monte Ellis because when he's on the floor with Steph Curry, I don't think you can have the two of them at the same time. I mean, hey, you can't have 2 guys dominating the ball. Monte Ellis, I think he's sick of them anyway. You know, he's tired of them. Philadelphia 76ers. No words. Just Elton Brand is a name enough that makes you go, what happened to that guy? Indiana Pacers. You have Danny Granger, and then after him, you have nobody. I mean, Troy Murphy. I mean, come on. And then we have Washington. If you don't know what's been going on with Washington, you are gone. The team is all over the place. Andre Blash is about the only thing that they have popping for them right now. Flip Saunders, I feel bad for that guy. He came in with a pretty good roster, and at this point in time, he may want to send assistant coach Sam Cassell into the game. Detroit, Ben Gordon and Charlie Villanueva. I mean, you're supposed to add these guys to Rip Hamilton and Tayshaun Prince and Rodney Stuckey, and they're supposed to do something. These guys score at times. Besides that, they're halfway bums. They just score. Charlotte, you know what? Charlotte is an okay team. But somebody told me that Charlotte would finish 4th in the East. And I laughed. You know what? The Charlotte Bobcats don't have anybody on that roster that makes me go, you know what? That guy is going to absolutely murder them tonight. Whatever. And then also, the last but not least, I'm getting tongue-tied here. Sacramento Kings, I'm going to give them a pass. They started off well. Tyreke Evans, you know, he's going to be Rookie of the Year. Omri Caspi, they have some good guys. They just need consistency. They suck too, but they have a little bit more upside than a lot of these other teams. Oklahoma City, no, they do not suck. If anything, I'm giving them props to end this. I mean, Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook, these guys have stepped it up. I mean, they're doing their thing out there. James Harden is playing well his rookie season. Oklahoma City, keep doing your thing. Hopefully you guys don't get kicked out in the first round. I want to see good things. Now, if I missed a player, if I missed a team, let me know. Those are your teams that suck this 2010 season. A few teams that probably won't be on the list. The New Jersey Nets shouldn't suck next year. These guys, we don't know what's going to happen next year. Who else is on here? And that's about it. You can look forward to the rest of these teams sucking next year. Maybe the Wolves too, depending on what happens with the roster. This is JR. This is a Sport Brief. And I can't forget the Clippers. If your main man comes back, I am out. Peace.